Pinocchio. A long time ago, there lived a man called Geppetto. He was old and lived by himself. He had no family of his own. Geppetto was a carpenter. He loved to make things out of wood. One day, Geppetto decided to make a puppet out of wood. He said, "I will make a little boy. I will call him Pinocchio." First, Geppetto made some wooden legs. Then he made some arms. After that, he made the body, and he added hands and feet. Finally, he made a little boy's head. Geppetto made Pinocchio's eyes, mouth, and nose. Then he made his ears. Geppetto worked all day and all night on his wooden puppet. He said to himself, "I wish Pinocchio were a real boy." A fairy heard Geppetto's wish. She decided to grant his wish and make the wooden puppet come to life. She said to Pinocchio, "You must promise to be a good and honest boy." The next day, Geppetto was very happy to hear Pinocchio talk. He loved his wooden son very much. Geppetto smiled. "Now you can go to school with all the other little boys." At school, Pinocchio saw that all the other children had real arms and legs. They were not made of wood. He was different. Pinocchio didn't like school. He didn't like doing his homework. His teacher asked, "Where is your homework, Pinocchio?" He lied. "A whale ate it." Every time he lied, his nose grew longer. Pinocchio didn't like that he was different from the other boys. One day, he was angry and pushed another boy over. His teacher asked, "Did you push him over, Pinocchio?" Pinocchio lied. "It wasn't me." Every time he lied, his nose grew longer. One day, Pinocchio decided to hide from his teacher. He hid inside a big toy box, but he couldn't get back out. He shouted, "Somebody help me!" The fairy appeared. "Why are you hiding, Pinocchio?" Pinocchio started to lie. His wooden nose grew longer and longer. His nose grew as long as a tree branch. The fairy said, "Why are you lying?" Pinocchio cried, "I'm sorry. I promise to never lie again." The fairy smiled. "You can see a lie as easy as you can see the nose on your face." The fairy decided to help Pinocchio one last time. She set him free. Pinocchio came out of the toy box. His teacher asked, "Why were you hiding in the toy box, Pinocchio?" Pinocchio told the truth. "I don't like being different." The teacher smiled and said, "We are all different from each other. That is what makes the world an interesting place to live." Pinocchio decided that it wasn't so bad being different. He started to play with the other children. Pinocchio went home to Geppetto. Pinocchio told Geppetto about his new friends at school. The fairy saw how Pinocchio had changed. She decided to turn him into a real boy. Pinocchio and Geppetto lived happily ever after.